Would you recommend your son to marry a girl dressed like you? If he comes in the house
Marry, and then the girl comes in the house.
dressed like this,
Yes.
you would. You'd say yes.
But also, that's what I'm saying. Also, in terms,
I
listen,
the youth
listen.
is finished.
And the sad part is, even if you found millions of women that gave you the same answer as her, they'll still blame men for being objectified. Let's get into it. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Ron, back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. So I got a few videos for you guys of women talking about other women complaining about objectifying themselves. And y'all know women always complain about men objectifying women, but we all know the rule of thumb here. Men cannot objectify women unless women are objectifying themselves first. And as you saw in that intro clip, it's over for the younger generations going forward, bro. I can see this now. God, I feel bad for you Gen Z guys, man. And I'm like, that's why you're starting to see more Gen Z guys leave as well. Might be doing a video on that because Skylar covered that. However, I want to get into these videos on this topic. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it.
Women nowadays have objectified themselves more than men, and yet the men are still getting blamed. Let me explain. Men got to a point where they said, fine, we'll respect you. We're not going to look at you. We're not going to touch you. We're not going to make any single advances. You can see it here on the internet that men have given up approaching women altogether. So what did women do? They got on the internet. They're posting their boobs. They're posting their butt. They're being revealing. But then they're upset about the men in their DMs or the men in their comments or men being creepy when y'all have a...
That's because the men that are in their comments, the men that are in their DMs are the men that they don't want. That's why they act that way. Let her finish.
Objectified yourselves and you're still blaming the men for it. The fact that we have more women on OnlyFans than we do in the professional workplace tells you a lot about how women are contributing to their own objectification and sexualization of themselves.
Is that true, y'all? Because I've seen a couple posts about that as well. I've heard and seen this in recent weeks. I thought about covering it, but I really didn't know if it was true or not because it's kind of came and gone like in social media, but I didn't know if that was really true or not. I did see the post of the combined salary of NBA players compared to OnlyFans creators. And OnlyFans creators combined make more money than all the players in the NBA combined. That's crazy. But let me know if that's true or not. Let's keep it moving.
The irony of women complaining the way that they do is that there's gray sweatpants season for a reason, where women spend an entire winter sexualizing men and you don't hear the men in an uproar. So let me get this straight. When you're being sexualized, it's not okay. But when men are being sexualized and objectified, it's okay. And the bottom line is, everyone knows that a woman's currency is attention. So y'all do this for attention and then claim that you don't do it for male validation. Just admit it. It's for male validation. The internet has convinced a lot of these women that they're 10s out of 10, so they automatically assume that a man walking down the street, looking at the scenery and people around him, that means that he's looking at her and finds her attractive. Well, newsflash, not all men are going to find you attractive. It just sounds like another excuse to blame men, but the reality is that women have objectified themselves more than men, and the men are still getting blamed. Okay, bye.
Yeah, that's crazy. I still can't get over the fact that there's more women's OnlyFans creators than there are women in the workforce. You know, I'm starting to get the impression that the reason, and I'm not a political person, but I'm starting to think that maybe this is one of the reasons why The government is so thirsty to bring immigrants in. And I'm not talking about just for the vote, but just for the fact that there seems to be more and more Americans not wanting to work regular 9 to 5s. More women in OF than in the workforce. You got to replace those bodies somehow. I'm just putting two and two together, y'all, man. Don't get all caught up in the political bullshit, man. I told you guys 100 times I don't vote. Let's keep it moving.
Look, I know men objectify us. I know men capitalize us everywhere, fucking in real life, in TV, whatever, bro. Whatever. I know a lot of men are gross. But one thing
Oh, my bad, y'all. I peeped she just had one on, man. I gotta give a shout out to the Bunny Crew. All right, let's keep it moving.
I don't understand about women is when y'all literally parade being a 304. What's the I don't I don't get it. Like, it's one thing to be to yourself and like hustle your business, hustle your shit, do it for your family, do it for yourself, have an easy way out. That is fine. I am no one to judge you for your bread. No one to judge you for your bread. Get your money for real. But to parade that shit around on social media when there are little girls on here, teenage girls on here, fiending to be 18 years old, to be a fucking 304 because y'all normalize that shit and act like it's a lavish lifestyle. Let me tell you something, bro. While being on the pole, shaking your ass, having a sugar daddy, whatever the fuck you do for money, whatever the fuck you do for money, bro, may look lavish and luxurious and fun all over social media. They not gonna tell you the dark shit that come with it. They're not gonna tell you. It comes with depression. It comes with anxiety. It comes with a lot of self-esteem issues. Yeah, on here they're gonna act like they're confident. Let me tell you something. When they go home at night, some of them have stalkers. Some of them have weird men coming up to them, trying to grope them, blah blah blah. I'm not saying what the men are doing is acceptable because that's how you are, because it's never okay to touch a woman. Never okay to touch a woman behind without her permission. So get that out your head. Thank you. But there's a lot of shit that comes with that lifestyle that you literally have to mentally be prepared for, and a lot of people are not mentally prepared for it. A lot of people commit, based off that because they want an easy way out. Do you understand what I'm saying? Y'all not gonna tell everybody exactly what you make for that money. You're not gonna tell me, oh yeah, I shook my ass on a pole all day and I made $1,000. Listen, sweetie, you did more than that. You did a lot more than that. Stop lying. Stop lying. Stop lying. Stop lying. You're not going to tell me you have a sugar daddy and you don't give him no sugar, but he gives you all that lavish lifestyle. That's bullshit. It's bullshit. That's not reality, bro. For real. That's not reality. It's not reality. Stop lying to these people. Stop doing that. And the shit is like, y'all don't want men to objectify us, which they already do. Y'all don't want men to capitalize us, which they already do. But y'all eat at it. Y'all love it. Y'all love it. Y'all hate men so much, but y'all give them what the fuck they want every single time. You want to objectify me? Cool. Objectify me. You want to capitalize me? Cool. Capitalize me. Whether that's in reality, in a movie, in a show, whatever the case may be. Y'all give these men everything they want every single time and then complain and bitch and cry about it. I don't understand. I don't understand. And then to come on this app and act like that's the best lifestyle for a woman and you should do this, you should do that. This is what I do. It's not for everybody, but look at how I live. It's not for everybody, but look at what I could buy. Look at what I can do. Look at how my kids are fed. Look at how they dress. Blah, blah, blah. What's going to happen one day when your kids get on this internet when they get older and they look up mommy or their friends look up mommy and they get picked on? Because mommy does this all over social media. She lets her business be known on social media. Your business is your business. Keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. That's like a man coming up here and glorifying selling, and garden shit. I'm talking about heavy shit. You feel me? If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. The thing is, y'all want a lot of people on this app to be okay with the shit that you're doing, when in reality, you're not even okay with it. You're doing it to get by and to feed your kids. You're doing it because it's an easy way out. You're doing it because you're not okay at the end of the day. I understand people go through pain and stuff like that, and it molds them into that kind of person. But eat back at that pain. Be better than that pain. For real. For real.
Yo, she just said a whole lot of truth, but I think this is one of the things that really, really bugs me the most about objectification is the fact that on one hand, y'all will sit over here and call men disgusting, gross, perv, and what have you. Y'all know this about men. Y'all know we have testosterone. Y'all know we want sex. Yet y'all come on this internet and y'all literally do everything under the sun to get sexual attention from men. It blows my mind. You talk about walking contradictions. I know that's an ongoing saying on my channel, but when it comes to objectification, man, it's taking it to a whole nother level, bro. And it's really starting to get on men's nerves. And I know she just mentioned the kids because I want to show you a clip of a woman who was talking about just that. And hear what she had to say, especially after hearing what that young lady had to say in the intro. Check this out.
So I made a video a couple weeks ago called Save the Kids from the Hoes. And I was talking about how these mainstream rappers, especially female rappers, are encouraging young women to just spread their legs wide open, bust it open, okay? Do you know how surprised I was when I seen that majority of the men were the ones that were actually taking up for the children, who were in support of, yeah, we don't like this music, this ain't good for our babies to be listening to. And it was the women standing up for these ratchet, promiscuous artists that are influencing these children. What world do we live in today? I don't understand. You would think women are nurturing, loving, looking out for the kids, protect the babies. No, far from it. I encourage you to go read those comments. For so long, we bash men as if they're these horrible creatures that just ruin society. But the way it's looking, women have a large part to do with why society looks the way it does. A lot of women don't have values no more, no morals, no judgment, just out here. It's so sad.
Yeah, like they be saying, we outside. Yeah, that woman is 100% right. That right there is why I'm sick and tired of women trying to blame men for being objectified. I'm sick and tired of it. I'm sick and tired of y'all women trying to blame men for 304 culture. Y'all perpetuate this shit. Y'all literally control this. Y'all control access to sex. This is on y'all. You know women don't want shit to do with accountability when the one thing that they control access to causes what you see in the dating market, and they still don't want to take account, and they still want to blame men for it. Fuck out of here, bro. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love of support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification. That way y'all know what I'm uploading. Hit the like button because that's with the algorithm and helps me reach a broader audience. Also look out for the travel vlog channel, Unplugged Traveler. Link is in the description. Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.